In this build series, I'll show you how I turned a 1/24th scale model of a 1967 Volkswagen bus into a rusted, dystopian, jet-powered anti-gravity monster of the skies. Welcome to the Wasteland Workshop.
Okay, let's go.
In this episode, I'm going to focus on the undercarriage. We need to free up some space under this badass bus to add all of our flight gadgets. Things like air brakes, thrusters, pipes, fuel lines, hydraulics, the huge. I'm going to use the bottom of the door as a guide, and I'll remove anything below this line. I'm going to take a measurement from the bottom of the van to the door line and then transfer this measurement to the rear of the van. Using blue tape to help mark my line, I'll do this to both sides. The tape will help give some grip to my straight edge. I'm going to run my X-Acto blade along this a few times, and I will scribe a line with the back of my X-Acto blade until this piece comes loose. And so now we're going to add a little extension to the frame using 1/8 styrene square tube. We are going to mark this to length and then cut 2 equal pieces so that we can add one to the right and one to the left. Please note that I've cut some of the frame of the bus off with a Dremel tool. I don't have this on video and I apologize. Here I'm sanding the ends, cleaning them up a little bit. Perfect. Gonna use a lot of glue here so these stay on. Put it on thick. These 2 pieces that we're adding to the frame will add to the next. Here we're adding 2 little end caps. There you go. And that was the original plan, but here's the new plan. We are going to add this tube. We're going to cut it in half, and it's going to create a concave shape that will allow us to put even more gadgets in that negative space. So I'm going to use some tape to make a straight line and cut very carefully. Do the same to the other side. Remember, I marked both sides of this. And now we have 2 halves. Lucky for us, we can use both halves. Here I'm marking the other side. Going to use the trusty tape again to give me a straight edge. The concave shape of these will give us a little more room to put some of the items up under the undercarriage. I'm using some 220 grit sandpaper to sand the edge down, just to level them out a little bit. And perfect fit. Putting a heavy bead of glue on here. This plastic is not the same consistency as styrene, so I need to put a heavy bead of glue on it to hold it. Need to put it on thick. Repeat for the other side. I'm going to sand this. The surface is very smooth. I need to rough it up so that the primer will stick to it. And I'm applying a bead of glue along that extension we added earlier. Putting it on thick. Adding our last concave panel. In the clip coming up, you'll see that I've already glued on the rear axle. I did that off camera. There's also a fuel drum mounted really close to that hot exhaust. That got moved. So let's kit bash some air brakes from the Gundam kit. See these little winglets? Somebody's missing some hip armor. And you know that saying about a round peg in a square hole? We're just gonna make it work. We're gonna bend the laws of physics here. Well, meet Mr. Handsaw. Look at that. Flippity flap. Look at that. Nothing a little handsaw can't fix.
Here's the final build. I wanted to show you what we've accomplished by removing the lower section of the van and installing that concave tube. This gave us a little valuable space to mount some of the flight assemblies, such as the armature, the front thrusters, fuel lines, hydraulic lines, intake vents, this thing, that thing, movable air brakes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It'll help the channel grow. If you want to see the next video in the series, click the link above.
Okay, let's go.